Alright everybody, back with me again Avin, and today we're gonna discuss about Genshin Impact. Our discussion today is about 5 mistakes that you must avoid as a free-to-play player. Yeah, you hear me? If you are a free-to-play player. The first one, don't you ever think you can play all the character as a free-to-play player. Keep in mind, every time you need material for upgrade, you need resin. Every time you need XP book, resin. Every time you need Mora, resin. Every time you want to farm artifact, you will need resin. You will spend resin. And keep in mind, every time you spend resin, you gain level XP. Which is, you cannot deny that you will keep leveling up and somehow your world will keep leveling up. So if you can leveling up your world, somehow all of us will leveling up for greater loot. But if you upgrade all of your character and spend all of the resin to all your character as a free-to-play player, I have a friend which is AR 45 and 50, but most of their character now is level 60 to 70. The max cap is 80 to 90, but now all of them is stuck. Like me, my Doena is level 80, 3 of my main character is level 70, rest of them is level 60, and I cannot outrun it, and I cannot deny that I will hit AR 50 and it will getting harder and harder. So keep in mind, focusing at least 4 main character first. Just 4 first. After you upgrade 4 of them, you can choose whatever you want to choose. So that is the first one. The second one is spend resin wisely, because you need to know that where your resin go. Your resin go all of them to your character, your main character, Diluc, or your main character catching. Spend of all of them on your main character first, because you cannot outrun all of them if you don't have the main DPS or the main character. So spend your resin wisely if you are free to play player. If you are not a free to play player, you can do anything you want, because just gacha and get all the XP things and spend all the primogem on resin, so it doesn't matter. But if you are free to play player, keep in mind, spend your resin wisely. Okay, the next one, choose your playstyle. There is a 2 playstyle: DPS, damage per skill, which is elemental reaction. It will cost you a lot to have high perform of damage, or DPS, damage per second, which is physical form. I using physical form because it is cheaper, simple, and not really hard to get. As you can see, every time you grind physical form, physical artifact, you can get another artifact which is a support type. So it's not really hard and it's not really expensive like grinding all the DPS elemental reaction one. But it's up to you. If you are focusing on elemental reaction, you can do it. If you are focusing on DPS, you can do it. It doesn't really matter, because as long as you have the item, you have the right artifact, it is okay. So choose your playstyle first. Alright, the next one, decide what artifact you aim. 5-star artifact level 20. Now if you are free to play player, you must rethink that. Plus 20 5-star artifact, it will cost you a lot. What about 5 item which is 5-star, and then you need to upgrade them to level 20? It will cost you a lot of more, a lot of artifact to leveling your artifact. You cannot get all the artifact that you want. It is why not only focusing on 4 character, focusing on their 4 character artifact first if you want to survive in this Genshin Impact. It's getting harder and harder. Somehow, if you low level but your AR is high, you playing with other, somehow you get kicked because they know that you're low level, so they won't hire you. They will not help you somehow. So keep in mind, decide what artifact you are aiming for. The last one, don't focusing on gacha. Bro, if you're a free-to-play player and you're focusing on gacha, it won't be enough and it won't be end. Right now, I spend all my Primogem to become resin as a free-to-play player to keep catching the world level. I need to upgrade this, I need to upgrade that, and it won't be enough. If I'm focusing on gacha, it is useless. Just say I got 5-star, Jin or Mona or something, I will keep rethinking about upgrading them because it will cost a lot of resin. So don't focusing on gacha. Somehow enjoy the gameplay. That's all 5 mistakes that you must avoid. Hear me out, listen. Maybe that's all. I hope you don't make a mistake, because as a free-to-play player, we must play it carefully. Even it is just a game, and even it is PvE, you must rethink about that. Keep in mind, free-to-play player, play this game carefully. So I'm Edwin. This all. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.